Wisdom Chasing Wednesdays. The Speak Freely Media Collective. Mindset Detox TV Nation. Sabase to my Haitians. Yeah, that was a story. P to the HD. What's good with you, homie? Yo, we got a surprise to share with y'all. We're gonna let some people come in here, bro. We got a surprise.
It's the highest level.
Highest level. Just done today. Communicated, downloaded. Truly excited. Oh yeah. No, I don't want to install an update. Yo, how you been, bro? For all those that completed the second part of the process, the interview, we appreciate y'all. Shout out to DJ Yoruba, Bruja. Shout out to Branca. Shout out to PhD, Rue,
Karen, Leo,
Leo.
Universal, Israel.
Yeah, shout out to the squad and tribe. Big ups to all those that have been joining us on this journey.
Yeah, it's been today's been a dope day of downloads and getting the family together and just allowing the projections of our future to manifest. So it's been a super dope day.
So manifestations come when you turn a crazy situation or a contrasting situation into a solutions. When you provide some solutions and then you manifest. The visualization, the breath work, the imagination, the calmness when you're experiencing those contrasting moments are everything.
Everything. Being able to move through the chaos is everything. Because even today, right? Like this morning, I was super on it. I was highly calibrated. I woke up, felt some shit, and I was like, and then I meditated, got my stuff together. And then over the course of the day, I've become my energy's become lower, my chaos energy has been coming out. But it's just knowing that being able to pay attention to your cycles and how everything moves, you can be more aware of how your patterns are. Like, I'm a projector. I know that I need rest frequently. I don't generate as much energy. So knowing that, and when we know these things, when we know our human designs, when we know the way that we feel about things, and when we know what our patterns are, we can manifest our patterns accordingly.
And wisdom, right? Like what you was talking about being a projector. I'm a generator. I generate energy just by being.
Right.
Big up the Neo Negus and his dope ass tea, Basquiat tea. Big so when
this
you
is
know,
Basquiat.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's super dope because on the back of this one, it has a insignia for the Underground Railroad.
Hey.
Yeah. You hear him saying that?
Yeah, I did. Can you show my camera too? Can you show them these cameras over here? No.
Oh, got those cameras.
Yeah. There you go. The insignia, Underground Railroad shit. And being able to invest in our community to establish strongholds, connections, networks. Your network is your net worth. I don't wear name brands. I wear brands of names that I either in my family or we've done business with. Everything that I always have that we locally own is creating cooperative economics, and it starts with you making a choice. You woke up this morning. You said you were high vibrating, and then
I was low vibrating.
When you first woke up?
I was low vibrating when I first woke up, and I was laying there and I could feel the low vibration energies or the emotions moving through. And I chose to be in a position of observance more than anything else. I was watching the emotions. I was allowing them to flow through me, and I would feel them, and then I would just watch them and be like, okay, how does this align with this kind of emotion? This usually pops up when I feel this kind of way, and I know that when I want to get to this place, and I know what that place feels like. So in that, just being able to pay attention to how things feel like is super important. Because you can just watch your emotions. You don't have to feel them and just get caught in them and dive too deep into them. Oh yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devices going.
Yeah, man, it's a whole when you get that you are the Truman Show, you can to the energy and motion. That's what motions are. That's why it's important to take a stop and breath. Even when you first wake up, like, because I stayed up to about 5:30, 6 o'clock. We was leaving our Airbnb, and we're giving y'all a backstory. This one, Wisdom Chasing Wednesdays. This is a part of our 99-day process and program where we're courting each other. We're boot camping. We're coming. We're joining our unions. We are masterminding with people, and when two or more combine in a harmonious manner, a third mastermind is creating, giving you access to the universal mind. So even when you woke up, we woke up in the energies of that. Like I even though I went to sleep at 5 or 6, I was lit. When I woke up, I was like, "Don't touch me!" She was like, "Yo," she tried to like rub all her sauce on me. I'm like, I don't want that sauce. My grandmother did it first. Shout out to grandma.
I was like, hey, Grand Rising, just letting you know we about to. And you were like, get the fuck off of me. I was like, okay.
Did I say it or did I look?
Oh no, you said you said something that was equivalent to get the fuck away from me.
It was like, Rah.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
and in those moments of knowing how to respect people's boundaries, their space, it creates a synergy. It creates because after that, I know we had 2 business meetings with an amazing music mogul. Shout out to Knowledge, aka my cousin. And then we had another meeting with I told you this designer. He's a designer. He's a business owner. He's a father. He's also my cousin. We're 11 months apart. I'm 11 months older than you, bro. He's like, him talking about we the same age.
He's like, for a month we're the same age, and you're like, nah, bro. We're 11 months apart.
We're still 11 months apart. Like, I'm still 11 months older than you in that. But those type of conversations that we have with a lot of generational trauma of dealing with not just the systemic racism for melanated dominant people, but the systemic racism for the indigenous. So a lot of the artwork, a lot of the stuff that we do, that's why this is why it's Wisdom Chasing Wednesdays, because everything you do is already like ordained, right? Like it's already there. So
everything is in divine order.
Always. So coming to these moments and divinely, we said we was going to do 15 minutes of breath work and stretching.
Right now we're at Borders, which is our favorite.
Barnes and Nobles? Call it a Borders.
I know. Borders is a bookstore that went out of business.
Oh, it's not Barnes and Nobles. Because Barnes and Nobles is lit. They ain't going out of business.
No, they were smart. They made contracts with the universities.
Exactly, to make sure that their stores are right where the people are paying for books.
Right.
It's similar to Amazon getting in on the web before e-commerce.
Or buying Whole Foods.
Super buying, getting in front of the pandemic of food distribution. So before we go, add into it, can you lead us in some of the breath works we've taken, the people that have joined the 99 days?
Absolutely. So breath work is, like we were talking about this morning, breath work, taking that deep breath and exhaling it. Breath is God. Breath is source. Breath is home. It's our ability to come back and remind ourselves that life force is everywhere. Air has never gone anywhere. So us being able to do breath work aligns ourselves with source, and it aligns ourselves with our ability to come back to ourselves. And if you do it in harmony with other people and create resonance with other people, it creates an energy force field of alignment, of harmony, of resonance, so all of us being able to do breath work together, it gives us a space to be able to be on a similar vibration. So we take a deep inhale. Just release all that shit out. Take a deep inhale. And release your life out. Take a deep inhale and inhale life. And exhale life. That made my face warm. Gets the blood moving. So in we'll do a yam together. Yam aligns the heart space. Exhale the yam. And one more to align the root chakra with a lam.
To ground it.
Inhale. Exhale the lam. Doing these breathwork exercises can seem strange when you first do them, and it does actively shift the matrix around you. So just know that it's for your spirit and it's to align your soul with yourself, right? As other vibrations learn to be in relationship with their breath. That's what it is. It's being in relationship with your breath.
So what we did last Tuesday was the infinity breath. So we're going to do that again.
Yes.
The infinity breath is a breath that has saved my life. I've been houseless for 6 years, traveling on my journey. And in my houselessness, I create a orb of positivity or productivity or a white orb around me, and I'll go out into certain communities. Shout out to Cryon, who talked to me about the infinity breath. And not just having a white orb, you actually sending a light. It can be a rainbow light, it can be a green light, it can be a pink light, a gold light. For this instance, we got orange on. We're gonna do orange and green, like the 50 carats. We're gonna send it out of our heart space, right? You have 7 chakras, and if you send it out of your heart space, see it coming out of your heart space, going up over where my hat is, activating these chakras up here, the soul star chakra. The soul star chakra gives you access to all your past lives, the positive, negative. But because we did the lam and the yam in the beginning in breath work, you now should be able to pull anything that you've ever done. So when you breathe in, having that infinity sign go over your head as you breathe out, has it coming through your solar plex chakra, going down and underneath your earth star chakra under your feet. And we're going to do that 11 times. And imagine that energy is flowing around you. And then when you can, right, add the water to it. See the green.
What's up, Mike? We out here at Barnes and Nobles.
And in there, the water going up over the head, and then the fire coming down and around the feet. That water can be green water, it can be green fire, it can be pink water, it can be pink fire. The more you use those imaginations and the visualization along with the intentional breath, because we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, seeing it come up and over, breathe out for 6 seconds, and go on your own. Focus it. When you and if your hands were activated in this breath work, rub them together and rub them over your heart space. Rub them over your heart space. Rub them over your heart space. Rub them over your throat space. Rub them over your throat space. It's a bone back here where your spine meets the top. Yeah, I appreciate it. Carry that around. Wait. He said, "Oh my God, in the future, I didn't know that the love can exist like what was in my head. Don't let go. Go over your head. I'm grateful to be here."
We are grateful that you're here.
Yeah, bro. Like we've been speaking of you, Aaron, Iron Mike. We had an amazing engagement in Philly. It was the first time recording in Philly. We're shooting spiritual warfare. The yams, every time you see us throw up the Tai Chi sword, all of these send out frequencies and vibrations into the world. And when you get in the studio is one of the most sacred places in the land. One of the most sacred places in the land, and us to be able to record. You did your thing. Great job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. And just for those that are tuning in, right, would you like to share the good news since you had the download?
Yeah, this morning I was laying in bed and we were talking about the low vibrational energies. I was like, no, I'm negating that thought. No, I'm negating that thought. Okay, I'm just listening to myself, observing myself. And in that, what came to me was, I need to listen to the baby more, obviously. So I was listening to the baby more, and then listening to the baby fully, 66.3 degrees. 11 on the key next to it.
Yeah. We right where we supposed to be.
Very synchronized. And we're staying on the East Coast. It makes sense. You hear that, PhD?
Did you hear that? Say how we staying on the East Coast.
We staying on the East Coast. We've liquidated my trust fund, and now we've invested $65,000 places and things that we love and care about. And in that, now we're in a position where we know that abundance is here. We're already abundant, and we're able to be in a position where we can continue to connect the people that have been with us on the East Coast and just build that foundation out here for the family so we can heal family.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see those? You said they've been chilling for about 5 days. So I was like, you know what? It's about time for me to let them out.
Oh my goodness.
Those crinkles are lit, right?
Those are so beautiful.
Can you help me with some?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so after the decision was made for us to stay, we were already planning a family reunion for my grandma's birthday. So the baby is going to be born in February. So our birthday is March 20th. We'll be living in Jersey. We'll have a permanent residence in Jersey until March of this year. But the goal, but the goal is definitely to, once we complete the foundations over here on the East Coast, solidify our investments with some major brands and we got some major.
50 Cat.
Yeah, we got 50 Cat. We got Neo Niggas. We got Knowledge and.
What is Knowledge's?
He has two of them. It's 2M, 2M2G, AM2G, and then he has another one that he talked about today. He said it to me a couple times.
We're singing tonight. We're staying at his house tonight.
Yeah.
Where Grandpa's at?
Yeah. So staying on Jersey and the East Coast will allow us to solidify ourselves. And then also clean up some of our family ties. I've been traveling, moving nonstop for a while now, and yeah, it's time for us to get this. Like, he's given the orders, so we are following them, and to be able to move as we please. Definitely, we'll be able to finish the first set of 99ers up here on the West Coast. I mean, on the East Coast, which would be awesome because most of y'all are on this East Coast.
Yeah. And so we can engage, because I miss the Bay, we miss the Bay, and we also know that the Bay misses us, so you can miss us for a little longer.
And in that, we once we get all of our identification items taken care of, we're going to definitely fly out there to tap in and touch base. But our heart is in the Bay. The Bay is definitely, when we come back, Karigas are higher, Leo Merchants are higher, Tsunami Sims are higher. We are for higher. We are for hire. But just to recap what we just did, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all one card too.
What's the first one that popped up? Ace of Discs.
A Marie came right in when I pulled it up. A Marie, use your card. These are cards. Y'all see that? 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 And this card is the Ace of Disc. Disc represents pinnacles or coins. Most of the ace, they are the beginning of the beginning of the suits. This one has wealth at the bottom of it. The moment we made our statement to be staying on the East Coast throughout this baby's transition from the ether into the physical realm, even more. Here we go. The keywords. Yep. The keywords are abundance, financial advancement, gifts, manifestation, and prosperity. Prosperity. The potential for new opportunities associated with the material world is high, right? Whether it be finances, career, or physical health. Expect a generous blessing. Generous blessing. Expect a generous blessing, right? A generous blessing. Alternatively, this wealth can appear in a holistic sense, showering us with a sense of well-being. I love that. Like, I feel like even when we was just talking about our sense of staying here and getting our mental and emotional well-being aligned. And hope you're doing all right out there in Costa Rica.
You're still out there?
She's definitely still out the country. Yeah, we're pulling on aligning, accessing, acquiring assets, resources, ancestors, all of that. Yeah, holistic wealth. Yes. Yo, these crinkles are lit,
They
bro.
are super lit.
These crinkles are lit. So this is self-care. 22 minutes up here. To quickly,
15 minutes.
yeah, to quickly recap, right? I believe my prayers are heard. That's what just popped up on your phone. For those that are tuned in with us, definitely there's several apps. I abandon old habits and make room for positive ones.
Always.
So it's the human design app. If you haven't done your human design, I suggest you go out and do your human design. Also, for those that are watching this that haven't filled out their survey, definitely go fill out your survey. We just launched. This is the second week of the 99ers moving forward. Big news with my cousins and my family. We're removing generational challenges and curses with every stroke, with every breath we take. Remember that breath is life, breath is God. They said in the beginning was the word, and in the beginning was the word, but before the words was the breath. You take a breath before you say a word. So that word don't mean nothing if you ain't got no breath, if your breath ain't aligned with it. Tapping into your mana. Your mana base is directly proportionate to you being tapped into your homeland. Mm-hmm. Knowing your homeland, putting your feet on your homeland, putting your hands, putting the pink parts, being able to engage with your homeland and knowing your identity.
And if you don't know your homeland, just know what your culture is. You can have a culture you can create your own culture, you can build your own culture. Knowing what your lands are is definitely beneficial for your mana, and to build on top of it, you can build your mana from different cultures that you embody. Like hip-hop is a culture. So being able to tap into whatever has a history that can give your spirit life is where you can derive your mana from.
And I was an 80s baby, born in the middle of the crack epidemics. We made it. So gravy. Yes. Sop us up with a biscuit. Sop us.
What's up to our Haitian?
Yeah, in there. So just to let y'all know, do your breath work. Also, Lam represents the root chakra, grounds the energy. Visualizing the infinity breaths. Yam represents the heart space. Also, the wealth and abundance is upon you. Spiritual wealth and abundance. He put the Haitian flag up there. Get your culture. Go ahead and listen to 30 minutes of the video. All lands are my lands. All cultures are my culture. Mana birds.
Yes.
Fuck the metaverse. Yes. It's the mana birds. Yeah. So listen, thank you again for all those that tuned in. They say when two or more are combined in a harmonious manner, our presence is felt. Uh, Big ups to the amazing Queen Asada Shakur. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support
We
each other.
have nothing to lose but our mental chains, right? So it is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
And then the last bit to make this incantation complete. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Chi oyeting young man soitia.
Amen. Ashe.
Peace.